BreakFace. Yeah.
Oh, my face.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming and enjoying the day with us.
Yeah.
I feel like Mr. Rogers.
There you go.
Hey, neighbor. How you doing?
Won't you be my neighbor?
Titty.
Boy, boy.
Happy birthday to Christopher. He's 40 years old today. Should I have said that?
Fuck it. Everybody.
Whatever.
They could probably look at my Facebook and find out how old I am. Yeah, I'm
Whatever.
40. Eat a dick.
Or they could just look at you. Oh my God, this guy's old. He's old as dirt.
Says the fucking Sasquatch face over there.
What are you talking? Hey, this is beautiful man face, beard stuff. Hey, we want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, AFC, Alaska Fighting Championship. Thank you, Sarah, for hooking us up with all these awesome fighters. Go see the fights. What else do I got to say? They're coming up this next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, and it's the 13th, right?
13th?
13th.
13th.
Yep.
Whoa.
We got someone in the
New
studio
fight
with us.
on the 13th.
That's right, and we'll talk about that in a second.
Our 13th episode.
13th. It's awesome.
What the shit? 13 is my favorite number, too.
I have 13 tattoo. I got a 13-point ball. Got a baby Jason with 13.
You could be
A baby
I thought he was
Jesus.
going to say Jesus.
No.
I got a baby Jesus with 13.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Jason, Anarchy, 13.
And I want to give a
13's
shout
my
out.
lucky number.
So, yeah, 13 is my favorite lucky number, too. So,
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Boom, up top.
And then we got, thank you, Josh Moss, for hooking us up with sound and audio.
Alaska Audio Works.
That's right.
Josh
Thank
Mass.
you. Go on to Google Webs and look him up. Alaska Audio Works. There's only one, and he does it the best. You want someone to do some music for you? You want someone to do some kind of promo stuff for the radio or podcast? Give him a ring. Josh Moss, Alaska Audio Works. Check him out. And go to the fights, dang it. Go.
And then AFC, if you are watching this, you're from Alaska, you don't know what AFC is yet, you should probably just go in the back and hit yourself in the head with a tack hammer.
And
'cause you're a
die.
retard.
And die. Because you're missing the most beautiful night of the month. It's once a month. You can make it. Take your girls love it. They get to go and see guys with their shirts off. The guys like it because the girls, well, they're pretty much in underwear. So, yeah, go in and enjoy it. It's awesome. So, in the studio today, we why do that every time?
I don't know. It's a
in
studio.
the garage.
It's a studio.
What designates the studio?
Yeah.
Right?
Hey,
We have a bunch of mics and cameras and shit.
does it look cool in the background?
Yeah, it works.
There, see? That's a studio.
My garage is a home gym, so
Hey, that doesn't matter.
That's what that half is
it is what you make it.
supposed to
That's
be.
your
It's-
that's your studio, right?
storage.
Yeah,
that's
it's a studio.
That's your cave. Yeah. So we
Right.
got Chris Bennett, dude. What is up, man?
Nothing much.
Did-
Just getting ready.
Yeah, you are getting ready.
Yeah.
Somebody just dropped out of the main event, right?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Nico Novelli is
Nico-
my teammate from Legacy MMA.
That's right. What happened? He hurt himself.
Yeah, he's had this is some prior issues that have surfaced through training, and I kind of got word of it a couple weeks before. Get ready, there may be a fight for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
So I had a little heads up, so I've been preparing. I haven't been sitting around. This wasn't a last minute thing. It was a last minute update for everyone. Yeah, announcement. But I've known about it for a couple weeks, so I've been getting. I was already preparing for someone else. I called out Zimmerman. It was just just another name on the list of guys.
Right.
What's his first name?
I think it's Billy. I honestly don't know. I think it's Billy Zimmerman.
Billy.
Don't quote me though. I could be wrong.
I have a problem
Right.
with a lot of the fighters like remembering their names unless they really wow you.
Yeah.
And even guys I see like 2 or 3 times in a row. Like there's this like tall, lanky dude that fights like it seems like every single Wednesday, and it's like boom, boom, boom. He loses, and he's been fighting for years. I
Is
can't
the
remember.
dude I beat up, the Samoan cowboy guy?
Yeah,
I fought
he
him.
was.
The
That's
Samoan
right, you did.
cowboy?
I fought him in that
That's-
4-man tournament.
that's right.
I TKO'd him in the first.
That's right.
I'm sorry, Samoan cowboy. I'm kind of stuck on that.
I think it's the Samoan cowboy.
No, it is.
Cowboy.
That's almost as rare as a Korean
he's
cowboy.
He's a big dude, and
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever seen a
Samoan
Samoan cowboy? Think of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, only anorexic, wearing a cowboy hat.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, nothing against him. It's not like he doesn't look bad or in shape or nothing, but he's just really, really thin and tall.
Yeah, and he had trouble making 170. I know that. He's a bigger dude.
Well, with that height, I mean, because he's
he's
he looks
super lanky.
yeah. So I mean, how can you diet down? You'd have to chop off a couple hands.
Yeah.
And mid-weight, can nub ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about water loss. That's what
On it-
sucks. Trying to cut that much weight.
Does he have a pinch? Can you even
Is
pinch
that your-
anything on that guy?
Huh?
Can you pinch anything on that guy? I'd hate to talk about the guy you
I
beat up.
didn't. Honestly, didn't pay that much attention. I went into that.
You didn't go in there to pinch him?
No.
You were like, hey, man, let's get into a pinch fight.
No, let me check your body fat percentage.
TKO by pinches.
He's over. I can tell. I got more than 2 fingers. Now, what about you? You said you're on a diet. Did you have to cut weight for what you're coming into?
Yeah. When I first heard about the fight, I was already had the idea of moving down to 155. My last 4 fights here in Alaska have been at 170, and I went 2-2. But 170 is not my weight. I walk around 175, 180. And, so that's a little cut for me. And, it seemed nice because I didn't really have to cut. I was a little more energetic, things like that. And then I was fighting dudes that are a lot bigger than me, and it affected my cardio too. I wasn't as in good a shape as I normally am used to. And my last couple of fights, two of them at least, I went in there and was kicking some ass and then blew my load. And it didn't turn out for me, so decided
exhausted.
Yeah, just exhausted. So I decided that I wanted to go down to 55 for my next fight. So I was working towards that and working towards a 55 fight. Whoever she gave me, and then I heard from Miko that he might be dropping out, so started pushing a little harder and kind of egging Sarah on about it. Like, if anything happens to Nico, I want that shot. I want that shot. Yeah.
Was this a title fight?
It's an interim title fight. It's an interim title fight because Nico's got the 55 belt and the 45 belt.
Okay, so your teammate was actually the champion.
Yeah.
So you're fighting his opponent.
He still is a champion, but out for injury. So I'm fighting, what's his name for the 55? For the 55.
I don't know.
Oh, fucking what's his name?
He's going down. Doesn't matter.
No, I respect to him. I respect everyone that steps in the cage, but
for sure,
his name and all that doesn't really matter to me. It's just another face across the cage that I'm trying to beat up.
So you're just you're just climbing the rungs right now is what you're doing.
Yep.
So how many? You said 4 fights, Alaska, or
I've had 4 fights since I moved to Alaska 6 months ago.
And you're from?
I was born in Ohio, but I'm from South Florida. I was training in American Top Team Coconut Creek.
Oh man, what a change from Florida to here.
Yeah,
it is amazingly. I've worked in Florida, so I did the opposite. I went from here to there.
Yeah.
And by the time you get used to it, oh yeah, you're going home. Okay.
Yep.
It's a little bit different of an acclimatization.
I moved down there. I've lived there most of my life, all over Florida. But I bounced between there and Ohio. But yeah, I moved down there to train in the American Top Team because I was doing really well in Ohio, and I wanted to find a better gym with better, I wouldn't say a better gym, just more high caliber guys.
Yeah.
I figure if I want to fight in the UFC or something like that, I got to fight with UFC guys, and so I made that change, and it went well for a while. But the humidity down there will make anybody go crazy.
So what do you think about the difference between your training and the guys you're fighting up here compared to the dudes in California? Because to be honest, or Florida, excuse me, because I don't know anything about the scene.
I mean, the scene down there is oversaturated with MMA. Like, there's so many guys. That was the thing. Like, I love the training partners and I love the coaches and everything like that, but it was really, really hard for me to get fights. All right, so the last 2 years I spent there, I fought 2 times. And I was trying to get through, trying to get fights, having trouble.
It's just because of the quantity of dudes that are wanting to fight.
There's just so many guys down
so
there.
The scene's huge.
If you're not, kissing someone's ass, that's not my style. So, there's guys in there.
I like this. That's me. I can't kiss anybody's ass for anything.
That's not
what we said last night.
The last fight that
I
had
that's your
down
ass.
there,
It's different.
The last fight that I had down there was against Yuri Velafor, as a UFC veteran. And it was like a last minute thing too. Like, hey, someone dropped out. We need another guy. Everyone was scared to take him. I was like, I'll fight him.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care. Like, I don't know who he is. I'm like, who cares who he fought?
What's in a name? I don't care.
Yeah,
exactly.
So what you like what you just said? I don't care about his name.
Yeah,
put him in the ring.
I never fought him before, or I never seen him before, so I didn't really care. But my coach, when I told him I would take the fight, like, I called the promoter and was like, yeah, I'll take the fight. And then I told my coach, like, hey, I took this fight. He's like, no, you're not fighting him. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I guess Yuri came up with American Top Team. He was like their prodigy. And my coach at the time, Junior Fernandez, who's like Ricardo Laborio's right-hand man, was like, friends with him. And he's still friends with his brother. And he's like, no, we're not doing that. You can't fight him. You're not ready for that. I'm like,
so
all right, coach.
It's like a coaching thing, like rival coaches, but they're still friends kind of thing?
Yeah,
out of respect for him.
Out of respect, I was like, all right, And then the next morning he calls me. He's like, you really think you can beat Yuri? I was like, hell yeah, I can beat Yuri. I was like, I don't know who he is. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to try to take his head off like I do everybody.
Right.
And he's like, all right, we're going to take the fight. And we started working on a game plan, and I went in there and I put the fool to sleep in 45 seconds.
Whoa.
Booyah.
Whoa.
So turned out well. And then, but again, went on right after that fight, I got hit by a car and tore my MCL and was down for a while. And then one of my pro fighter buddies asked me if I wanted to go on a month-long road trip to Alaska, camping our way to Alaska. And I really didn't have anything going on at the time. Yeah. So I was like, sure, why not?
Is that the reason why you decided? I'm assuming that you're up here for military. No, you're not?
No, I just, I was living down there. I was married before this. I was with somebody with like a 9-year relationship that ended. I'd been single for like a year and a half. And I was just kind of like in limbo down there, not really doing anything. So when that opportunity came up, I was like, well, fuck it. I'll go to Alaska, see what's up, check it out, and then I'll come back. And lucky enough, I met my new fiance the second day I was here.
Congratulations. Oh, it's second day.
Second day I was here, I met her and just...
Not like literally 2 days, you're like, will you marry me? Or
goddamn out-of-state boy. 2 days in Staten, picking up on the girls.
I mean, I proposed.
Did she have hairy legs?
After like 2 months, no.
No, I know. I saw.
She's military.
I Facebook stalked her already. I was like, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he did all right.
She's my little Brazilian.
That's awesome. That's way cool. So you came up here and just stayed. You said, screw it.
Yeah, it was only supposed to be like a long vacation. I was just going camping and stuff, and then I was gonna see, just see what happened when I came up here, just kind of go with the flow. And then I met her the second day, and she kidnapped me and kept me in her house.
So what do you think of it?
So
now I'm still me kibbles and
it
bits
wasn't
from
the normal
stairs.
story. Where,
let me out.
You come to Alaska and you're like, oh, I love the scenery and the hiking and the camping and the wildlife. No, you
really,
got fucking kidnapped and locked in a dungeon.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
No, but other than falling in love with her, I fell in love with Alaska too. I love
it ain't hard to do, is it?
Yeah, I love the people. I love hiking. I love nature. I love that I'm kind of a temperamental person. When I get upset, I like to be alone.
Perfect place
it's
for it.
easy to do.
And this is the perfect place. It's easy, It's not. It takes 20 minutes in any direction, and you can be where you don't hear cars, you don't see power lines, you don't, none of that shit. Florida, fucking impossible.
Yeah.
That's why there's a lot of murderers up here. Because they drive them out in the middle of like 5 feet away and kill somebody.
Or they fly them out.
Yeah, they fly them out and hunt them. Did you hear about that guy?
Yeah.
Butcher Bacon.
That's crazy shit, man.
I feel like we've talked about him on this show before.
Nope.
No?
Negative.
I feel like that'd be pretty badass, like here.
To kill people, I know. I thought about it. I was like, well.
That would be the ultimate rush. Like, all right, you got 24 hours. I'm coming for your ass.
I got 3 words for that statement right there. It's called pre-dug hole.
Yeah.
Because you're in Alaska and permafrost is a motherfucker when you're trying to bury a body. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I don't get about people who kill other people. Like, it almost seems like, oh, I killed them. Now I need to find a place for the body, like you said, right? I mean, and Alaska's so huge. How do you get caught? Like didn't Michael Baker have his
science?
Own, I know, but didn't he have his own not helicopter, plane?
He had his own plane,
and he flew him out to like a private land of his or something. In a cabin.
He just flew the prostitute ladies. I was talking about.
Yeah,
the butcher.
He just
went out
flew
them out to random places that he'd visited before.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure.
And then he just felt like it's safe. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
Who would have thought to go out there and?
The first thing I would think about is not having to worry, like have to look over my shoulder for the rest of my life. Like even if I found the perfect fucking spot, I would be
it wouldn't matter.
Man,
I look what
for
I
the
did.
rest of my life, I'd be like, man, I really hope someone's
I
not
found the
through
perfect spot. I would just go there all the time, and then anybody came around, I'd be like, oh, you got to go. This is my spot.
What really gets you going as far as like, what is it, food, like something that you're like, oh my God, I love that. I'm not going to stop doing this. I mean, maybe temporarily, but something that
I think it was murder.
No, besides murder.
Oh, okay.
Is what I'm saying. So this is what murderers get. They don't look over their shoulder. They kill somebody and they're like, oh my God.
Oh shit! Look who's here.
I hope.
She brought an entourage too.
Oh man.
Oh,
thank you. Oh, Sarah's here.
Hello, how's it going?
For me?
You girls can grab up some chairs over there. You want?
Wow, she brought me presents.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Sarah, you always deliver, girl.
Oh, it was what? Well, I guess what I was getting to was like these people who go out and mass murder.
Yeah.
When they're doing it, they're like, oh my God. You know what I mean? They're not thinking about looking over their shoulder. They're just looking at the next person that they can slash up and eat.
Started with their cat and then moved on to strippers and hookers.
Are you
That's
on?
the order of things.
Yeah.
Cats, strippers, hookers.
Exactly.
on.
Wait.
I think I'm on, but I
There you
freaking
are.
have no idea what you guys are talking about right now.
Welcome, Sarah.
Hi.
Yeah, hi, Sarah. Welcome to our
hookers, and
really
cats.
deranged. I'm sorry, cats.
Hookers,
Strippers,
hookers.
How's
Yeah.
that camera? Is it good?
That's how it starts. Cat strippers.
I don't know.
hookers.
Let me see how.
Oh, that one's me. Look how beautiful that is.
Okay.
I want everybody to see you.
Isn't
Good.
his mug just delicious? Mm.
What do you
Well, I
think?
like you guys got some new cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went out and splurged a little bit.
I did.
Like a lot of it. Look over there.
Well, yeah. This is actually for editing, but
Oh, you have to have that.
Oh, you
I have
to. His wife made him get it.
she did. It was
She was sick of him cursing on Sunday night.
it was taking me like 5 hours during the weekend to edit because my computer's so slow. She's like,
Oh man.
"You're not spending time with anybody but that damn computer. Go buy one." I was like, "All right."
Is it like no shave?
Nope.
No
Oh.
shave something.
So I know who hasn't been listening to the podcast.
Oh,
This one.
busted.
Hey, the last one I listened to was Castle. Okay, so
And
give
she's
me a
like,
break.
"It was so bad."
No, it was actually so good. It was right up my alley. Castle is so sweet, and it
Dude,
was so awesome.
She is. She is. She's a darling.
She is.
You got it. Did that thing just turn off, bro? Sorry, my bad. So
She definitely texted me yesterday and was like, "Guess what? New location in Wasilla." I'm like, "Yay!"
wait, a posting. So
No, she called me or texted me just to let me specifically know she was going to be in Wasilla now.
dude, that's
Thanks,
awesome.
Castle.
No wonder why when I was driving around Eagle River, I did not see her. And
She's
going to
be doing both. She said.
Oh, is she?
They're going to have one truck in Wasilla and one truck. I think it's Saturdays at Walgreens. I'm like, of course, it's going to be close to home.
Wait, did she decide not to get rid of one truck then?
I think she wants to still sell it, but for the time being, she's going to use it. So
Might as well, right?
Yeah. I mean,
if it's sitting
Wasilla
around,
kills
make
it.
the money.
That's right.
Yeah. Her castle's cupcakes. It's
Well,
making me drool just talking about it. That's
Dog,
ridiculous.
You're telling me.
all they got out there is meth heads and overweight people. So
This poor guy, he's
Thanks, that's
dieting.
what- Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Talking about
Fucking
cupcakes and drinking
cupcakes.
whiskey.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry about it.
Speaking of which, you need to try this.
Oh my god.
You just
good.
need to sip it.
Nope. I got 2 teenagers in the car, and I'm not
Oh.
risking it.
Good.
Okay, good,
Responsible.
good roll.
Yep. We just went prom dress shopping.
Oh, I thought one of these were your driver. I thought that
Actually,
She's
she
a
could
teenager?
be. This is, yeah, they both of them. They're both 15. This is my daughter, Audrey, on the right.
Hi,
And
Audrey.
this is her team. Well, Cheyenne. She's actually not her teammate. They play basketball, opposing teams. One plays for Colony, one plays for Wasilla. And by the way, this freshman got a state title this year. Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep. Wasilla Warriors won the state title this year. So
Right on. How tall are you? 5'9". Holy cow! How old are you again? 15. Oh my lord!
You're 5'9".
yeah.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
could
you want
be
to play. Audrey had to play against her in comp leagues, and
She should be a fighter.
It gets really interesting. She should be a fighter.
It's taken me 40 years to be shorter than you.
Friend, keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. So, are you gonna open the present, or are you just gonna leave it on the floor?
Oh, yeah, I'll open
Okay, cool.
So while you're gone, pretty much we start off with Chris and talking about his history in California. I keep saying California.
Florida.
Florida,
Sorry,
dude.
I can't help it. He was talking about Joe Rogan.
So I
before
hear
he
that
came
you're
here.
having
Fireball bracelet?
Yeah, you're having the party that I'm not gonna make it to. I guess maybe I don't know.
Which one?
I don't know.
There's
maybe.
two.
Okay, well, one of them. Anyway,
We're going out for dinner tonight.
She's like, I'm not going to
Might get
either.
a little shitty. Not
like-
sure.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're
Yeah,
gonna go
your
out and
wife
party.
invited me. I was going to come, but I got some breasts that I need to catch up on before the fights, and I got sick, so I'm just barely making it here.
Stay away from him. He's got
Sarah's
to fight.
giving you the oh, I can't make it. I didn't tell you when it was. I know, but I can't
I know,
make it.
okay.
No, they definitely, they definitely told me when it was.
But I
and
haven't told you when it was. Oh,
I
that's
con-
okay. I'm busy that day anyway.
busy.
I
I'm
confirmed
busy
with
that day, too.
her, but I had to deconfirm yesterday.
That's okay.
So I'm
That's
here for your birthday
That's all right. My wife bailed too.
to go.
Yeah.
How does she have that available ticket?
Because she didn't know that my daughter's having a friend stay the night and we don't know her. And she's like, well, it'd be weird leaving her with somebody else.
Yeah.
The babysit while we go out. We
Yeah,
don't know the
yeah,
kid's
yeah, yeah.
parents.
So I got a card. It says "Happy Birthday, Titty." Happy 4-0.
Oh.
I have 4 AFC cage side seats for April 13th at Will Call.
And you don't have to take him if you don't want
from
to.
AFC.
So.
I don't blame him if he doesn't.
And there's
that's-
more.
And that's actually your wife contacted me, so we got you hooked up.
Oh,
Wow, really? Okay, and I've got
You got a DVD with some ugly mug's face on it.
Yeah. Let me see.
it's
Let me see.
AFC 118. Oh, look.
Let me see.
There you go.
Yeah, it's the one where I kicked Colin Reuter's ass till he
Is
caught me.
that the Samoan cowboy?
Caught me.
No.
Oh.
Colin Reuter is from Fairbanks.
So
No, I
He's,
didn't.
that's
Yeah,
Colin.
he's
There's
in that one.
yeah. So
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you gonna let him sign this?
Yeah,
before you go?
absolutely.
And Sarah,
For sure.
because
I
this
don't-
is going to be worth money someday.
Should I leave it
This
wrapped
is
then?
actually the Dana White card when Dana White was up
Yeah.
here.
We're
So
We're looking for a
Yeah,
fight.
for sure.
Yeah.
And so
Should I
she's-
not unwrap it then?
you can. I'll give you another one if you want to autograph it. Whatever. No, I want you to watch it.
We already boosted it, so we've seen it like 5 times. I'm just joking.
A Jägermeister
This is
koozie.
awesome.
There's a lot of shit in this bag, so you're gonna have to bear with me.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
there's that's leading back to. There's some items in there that'll help you over the weekend. Those are like so you can. Here, I'll show you. Give
Are
me
those
one of
barf
Oh,
bags?
I know what these are.
Yeah,
Those are
the
amazing.
You smack them together.
noise makers.
Yeah, or you can just hit him from afar here.
How come
we can have?
How come I don't see
BreakFace
these
Word.
at the fights? Or is this a new thing, brand new?
Definitely not new. It's because I just never bring them. I don't know. I have them in a bag for kids because I hate they come to me and want stuff, and so
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to hand them a Jaeger koozie. So I have these made
why
for
not?
the kids.
They gotta have something to put their Sprite in.
Start them early.
That's right.
Yeah, get a sippy cup with some Jameson in
You
it.
have to teach them cold responsibility when it comes to drinks.
No, listen, I'm having a
Business
hard
cards?
enough time. Yeah, that's either a wallet or a business card, and I know you like orange. That's for you.
BreakFace cards. Boom.
Oh, speaking of business cards, I got myself a business card. I'm getting a position teaching kids Muay Thai on base.
Nice.
So I order some business cards, and I started
Business
handing them
awareness
out to
tickets?
Jordan Contra at the new Legacy gym, and he's
Two
like, "Oh,
koozies.
I didn't know you're a professional." I was like, "They misspelled professional on my damn business card."
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
So I got 500 business cards that said Chris Bennett professional martial
No,
artist.
okay, that's the Mike Tyson version.
That is-
They spelled out a list for you. Nice.
Did it,
I'm professional.
so did you type it up and send it to them? Did you
No, I sent it right, and I emailed them, and they're like, "Yeah, our mistake. We'll send it," and they sent me out another 500 right away.
They should
but-
send you 1,000.
I know, right?
That's what I'm
So
saying.
that's our Grizzly Fight Gear. Me and my sister have a company called Grizzly Fight Gear.
Which I
and-
don't have a T-shirt in yet.
Well, you can buy one. So that one's teach me how to burpees since you probably love burpees.
I fucking hate burpees.
Why'd you have to look at the camera for like
Look at
permission?
the
No, I was
kid.
looking at the kids. Like,
Oh.
They've,
should I do this?
They listen to Drake. Okay, I think we're okay.
You listen to
what-
Drake?
What's even worse than Drake? What else do you listen to?
I almost want to get up and do the Drake dance that they make.
Please
fun
do
of.
it. Please do it.
Are you girls gonna go
Please.
see?
Oh come on! I'm already in this
G-Eazy?
like vest and necklace and stuff.
G-Eazy's coming to town. He's pretty good.
She knew probably 17 days before you and already got her tickets.
Yeah.
It's a cinnamon fireball bracelet. I put one on. Oh my god, those are amazingly
Or you can
annoying.
just-
Those sound distracting.
Yeah, actually, the funny story about these, the reason that I used to give them to all my like cage side people that would sit, I'm like, oh yeah, yay, AFC.
You can't. Everyone think it's a 10-second.
Oh yeah, all the fighters thought they were a 10-second clapper, so we had to
Yeah.
get rid of those really
Did you have to
quick.
tell them to not use them
that
anymore?
shit
No,
out.
we didn't even know, and the fighters were like looking up, like, "What? I still have 3.5 minutes." Like, they didn't know what was
dude,
going
that's
on.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's
no,
weird.
it's not good. And it
Tag
was
in the
actually my
face.
husband. He's like, whack, 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 and I'm like looking at him like
what
right
are you
on the
doing?
cage, you know. Yeah, it
These
didn't
would
out
work as the thing. Like
They definitely would. We
the
just
blocks.
we use a
If you run
2x4 that I made.
That's
I'm
it?
like-
That's all you had?
Well, it's like two 2x4s with like a hinge type of thing.
Yeah, is that what they use in
And-
the
There you go,
UFC?
add to that.
Yeah, it's like
Just pieces of wood.
pretty much, but they're a little bit more professional.
They're sanded and painted.
I mean, the ones in the
Right,
UFC
right.
it just look like two pieces of plastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they
they-
have handles. Yeah.
Yeah, they have handles.
I
but
made mine out of like had my dad cut a complete 2x4.
It's the same
It
shit.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
This is the best thing out of all those.
All these.
extra
I was just
little-
gonna comment on this
Yes.
MS Awareness like Angel Wings pin. It's pretty
Whoa.
awesome.
It
That is
matches.
cool.
it
I'm gonna
matches.
take it off of this vest and actually put it
Yes.
on my jacket. But,
Yes.
Which I won't wear for I don't know how many months. But.
Yeah, that's okay. But these are really cool.
Oh,
so
I
in
have one of those.
Vegas,
That's awesome.
I bring all of those for all my buddies.
It's
when
a
I
shot
come.
glass,
Oh my
ain't it?
god, what is it?
Shot glass, you pull it out.
The
pull it
pop out
out.
shot glass.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need those for camping.
Yes, that's so cool.
He already has an alcohol problem.
Oh
You don't
my
wanna-
god,
just-
this is
you just further
badass.
it.
A pocket shot glass.
That's what I'm drinking out of for the rest of the show.
There you go.
Use
Thank-
your fancy
Let me
whiskey.
clean it real quick.
Yeah, thanks K&L. Shout out to K&L and Bud Light, our sponsor. They're the ones who provided
Well,
that
there you
for
go.
you.
Thank you,
So
K&L and Bud Light.
How do we get Bud Light as a sponsor?
How do we do that?
I will put you in contact with the right people
Oh,
because
sweet.
Bud Light is amazing. And you know what? I was sitting there drinking a freaking not Bud Light last time,
And it
that was
sucked.
not. It was terrible.
What was you drinking?
I was drinking something out of a silver can, and that doesn't
A
work.
silver
Yeah.
silver bullet?
It was a
is
silver
cool.
bullet.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, don't say the name then.
That's okay.
Blit.
Bud Light. Bud Light is
I would rather drink Bud Light over
Yeah.
Coors Light any day.
Yeah, me
yep,
too.
for sure.
I have a hard time with it. It almost tastes chemically.
Chemically?
Yeah.
Like any kind of light
taste
beer.
chemically.
No, it's like I don't know. It's like the cans. It's like the beer's infused with the can or something. I don't know what it is, but I do like
They don't have born on dates. That's what the deal is. They're just like, we've had this shit for like 3 years. Ship it anyway.
No, I mean I do everywhere we go. There's always Bud Light, or I actually really like Bud Light Lime in Vegas. That's what I drink all the time. They have those like.
It tastes like Fruit Loops almost. Doesn't it?
It's nice.
Yeah,
But poolside Bud Light Lime's actually pretty delicious. I like light beers. My husband likes IPAs and things like that. But
if it's hot out, I'll take light beer. But if I'm like inside or at a bar, IPA.
Yeah, that's my husband's the same way.
It's like drinking a can of bread.
IPA and Jameson.
I can't do the hoppy beers anymore. They like just upset my stomach, and I'm like, 2 beers in, I just want to go home.
Heavy,
Ryan brews.
Some of them are too heavy.
So I just drink Jameson on the rocks and
there you go. That's the best way.
Wander around drunkenly.
How is there no sugar or carbohydrates in whiskey?
There's carbohydrates.
No,
bet.
There's none.
None?
Google it. No, you got to Google it.
Yeah, because they don't want to. I mean, the carbohydrates, but I guarantee you there's sugar.
Nope, neither. It's
Bull.
zero carbs, it has calories, but zero carbs and
You're
zero sugar.
getting fat not drinking Jameson.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Tommy Ide because he is the keto master here.
No, what I'm saying is like I think the way it gets you is it converts into sugar in your body.
That's carbohydrates. But what converts? What is it? I mean,
it's like bread.
It's got to be. It's like even if
bread
it's
turns
corn,
straight into sugar.
Even if it's corn, it should still have carbohydrates in it. But
it does. I mean, I had 4 spears of asparagus this morning and it had 14 carbs. I'm like, because I'm trying this whole keto thing. I'm like, try the keto thing.
I've never even heard of this keto thing.
It actually is really good for people that have chronic diseases. It's similar to the paleo or whatever. It's just a version.
Ma'am.
What?
Google doesn't lie.
Google lies all the time.
Whiskey.
It's on the internet. It must be true.
It's the truth.
Okay, no carbs, huh? Okay, well, what about sugar? It's got to have sugar. It's got to. There's no way.
Just because it tastes so delicious?
No,
No, because there's either carbs or sugar and alcohol. There has to be.
That's what I
one
thought
or the
too.
other.
Are you thinking more along the lines of beer? Because doesn't beer have to have sugar to ferment and all that?
Check it out. Google don't lie.
Zero. Okay, sugar.
That's
all
what
right.
I'm saying. That's what
I will do some investigation.
Now, if you go on,
Wait, so this
dark.
has no sugar.
Oh, it's actually not dark.
No. I went.
Nah, it's like golden.
I went on the Jameson website. I went on the. What is that called? It starts with a B. Whatever.
Oh, it is lighter. I thought it was.
Don't drink that.
What is it?
Drink the whole bottle.
That's Jameson.
Delicious.
You want to smell that stuff? If it's
this
stuff
is like
amazing.
That's my birthday gift to him. Of course,
This
it's
is my
only
birthday
one
present
thing.
from
Sorry
Poypoy.
about that. I didn't bring you all sorts of cool stuff.
Well, you don't try to compete with Sarah, dude. This is a whole nother level.
Oh, shush.
happy birthday.
But
Get
I
wasted.
actually just
That's
came
right.
by just to wish you happy birthday mostly, but I have 2 kids.
Awesome.
I have
Thank
to
you.
get moving, and
You're taking off?
I am. I'm sorry. I wanted to stop by and give him his present. And
Okay.
I feel loved. Thank you
Hey,
very,
you
very
are
much.
very
awesome.
loved.
That is very awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
I committed to a parent that I would actually have her home at 7, so I'm pushing it already. So
That's okay. Your daughter's asleep, so.
yeah. Well, she should have went to bed early last night. Yeah, she went to Anchorage back and forth. Life's tough.
Oh,
I know.
I got to
For
ride
a
in a
15-year-old,
car.
it's like
I'm
it's
15.
so
Oh
tough.
God. I wish I could.
Back in the day, they had to walk like 3,000 miles to get to the next town.
I had to
So-
walk to school
Right.
uphill
But
both ways, one shoe
In
in
the
the
snow.
snow.
In the snow.
In the snow.
When I lived in Washington, there wasn't even snow. No, we went prom dress shopping, and it was just an interesting thing because she's actually a freshman, but at her school is so small that they have a prom and it's for everybody. So I'm like, no, you're not going to prom. You don't have a date. It's no.
Is it like a
You don't have a
participation
date?
prom?
Yeah, I'm like, you don't have a date. I'm like, you don't have a date, whatever. And she texts me. She's like, Mom, I got asked to prom. And I'm like, oh,
you got
cool.
asked to
She got
prom?
asked to prom.
Is he hot?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
by
pretty
her.
hot. She's sitting right next to her. So she sends me a
okay.
picture of the Snapchat. She sends her a thing that says prom, ? With a smiley face of Cheyenne. I go, well, I guess you're going to prom. Thanks,
Yeah.
Cheyenne.
I think she probably feels safe
Snapchat,
considering
so
how many
original.
fighters you know. If they,
Yeah.
Oh, you should see the dress she picked out. I sent it to her dad, and he was like, oh, I
No.
like it. She looks
Oh.
really pretty. And I'm like,
Okay, how much did you spend on the dress? Because these numbers like
just,
I've
okay,
heard
so
are just
go ahead. Give me a
Observe.
number, and just what do you think I spent on the dress?
me.
Yeah, just give me a number. What do you think I spent on the dress?
oh.
300.
No, I'm
I
gonna
was going to
say-
go 4.
I was going to
Down.
say 150.
Oh, wow. Okay.
$100.
$100 bucks.
okay.
I was close.
Yeah,
And it
you
came
know
with a
what?
shawl.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But we went to JCPenney, and I did I'm a bargain shopper. Like I am clearance, then on sale.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
it was a $200 dress we got for $100. So
well,
what's
beauty,
the point
that's
in blowing like $600 on a dress that she could probably only fit into for one more year?
yeah, well, senior prom, I understand that.
You
Like,
saying she's gonna get fat?
I knew you were gonna go there.
You're doomed.
Your hips
doomed.
are gonna go poof. You went, oh my god! Oh my god!
Don't worry, most kids' heads do that first.
yeah, no.
Yes.
Senior prom, I could see spending like $300, but that would be the max I would ever spend, I think, budget wise. But no, it's not senior prom. It's
It's like homecoming budget.
I do,
Ooh,
have,
you
to,
got the
I do
finger.
have to ask now. She's a freshman, you said.
Yep.
Going to prom.
Yep.
When she's a sophomore.
Yep.
Going to prom.
Yep.
When she's a junior.
Going to prom.
Going to prom.
Junior prom.
Dude,
When she's a
Senior
senior,
prom.
going to prom.
Make
So
sure you
you're
like your dress. You're wearing it all
talking-
4 years.
I don't think
there you go.
that's
You have to wear that
George gets
dress.
shorter and shorter and shorter.
You better get some
Senior
bleach
year,
spots
we
on
can
it to make
change
it
it
look
up.
unique
Yeah.
one year.
Yeah.
Well, and what they can do too is a lot of girls will switch dresses out and stuff like that too, and
Oh,
you
like
know,
just trade out.
yeah, the next year they're not going to
alter it.
Well, then she's gonna go like, oh my god, that dress is the last
That's what
year.
Sarah wore last year.
And you just
Ew.
go, yeah, nobody's
Who
gonna
cares?
know. You just
The
tuck
thing
the
is,
tag.
like, really, who cares?
You tuck the tag, go back to the store, and
You
say,
guys
this
have it so
dress
easy.
is
We
You
don't
don't
care,
even
but high
understand.
schoolers care.
Yeah, because
You know high schoolers
a
care.
tuxedo.
High school girl,
You know what I
high
mean?
school girls are vicious, man.
Yeah, they
Like,
are.
You think MMA's
Watch
tough?
Mean Girls.
Like, go to high school.
Try the high school basketball girls.
Oh,
Try
God.
that.
Dude, it's brutal for my
Try that.
daughter, and she's only in like 4th, 5th grade.
Oh,
All
You know,
kinds
the
of
school
drama.
that
I'm
they-
like, oh my god, I can't.
Yeah, but the school they go to, really, and typical, they go to it's called Career Tech. It's a
Private?
It's not private. It's actually publicly
Rich
funded.
people,
but
rich
it's
people.
not rich people either.
It's a
because
charter
that-
school, right?
It's a charter school.
So that's what my
You
kids
have
go
to
to
apply.
too.
You have
The
to apply to
privilege.
get
Rich
in.
people.
Well, you have to have a 3.0 GPA. You have to have certain scores. You have to interview. I mean, they had
Mm-hmm.
like 280 or 290 kids apply last year, and 175 freshmen got in. And it's really cool because it's designed like college. So you pick a pathway, and they have like 7 or 8 different pathways.
That's cool.
That's way
And
cool.
then you can start. It's like your prereqs or whatever, and then you start your pathway thing. So she's in the business pathway right now, but they have a health pathway where you can actually be a CNA, the dental stuff, a dental tech, vet tech. I mean, it's a really cool school, and the kids there want to learn, and they're serious about it. So we don't see that normal.
Nowhere
We
else.
didn't
Yeah,
really have
most high
that kind of
school
stuff when
kids
I was
just
growing up. It was
trying to get out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Waiting to get out.
This is it's a completely different atmosphere, and there's zero tolerance, like bullying, all that. This doesn't happen.
Okay.
So it
Now,
is
there's
awesome.
one thing. That's one thing that kids are going to miss out on, because if you don't know how to get bullied in school, wait till you get into real life. Because I tell you what.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But
Yeah,
there
when you
has
have
to
a
be
manager that you
there's a
can't
fine
talk
line.
shit to.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
Then you
I
gotta
had a
quit.
brother that
find a boss
my
you
brother
can
went to
talk to.
school and got bullied really, really bad. I mean, there was a kid going by him every day, cutting him with his binder.
Oh,
Walked
no,
by.
no. There's a
But-
difference between bullying and then physically
Straight up assault.
Abuse.
Yeah.
assaulting.
That's what I'm saying. Like the bullying, like you have to deal with it. The gossip, the drama. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
have to deal with that that's part of life.
Oh,
but
I'm going
if
through the
you're,
gossip right now.
yeah,
Sometimes I'd rather get my ass kicked than the verbal abuse
Yeah.
that I take.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
The,
Yo,
the
absolutely.
mental abuse is a lot tougher than just getting
Yes,
a punch in
psychological.
the face.
Well, I mean,
Right.
when I was growing up, there wasn't this huge bullying movement, and I actually got bullied. And one day, I just had enough of it. I, stepped off the bus before he
And
did,
he
and I
said,
stood at the bottom of the stairs and waited for him.
me Titty
Yep.
Tillman, damn
And
it. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I got the nickname when I was 14. I really hope I didn't stand like this.
Well,
Hey, you
14.
probably did. Puberty wasn't
Right,
at
yeah.
14.
But I honestly, I waited for this kid. He stepped off the last step,
Yeah.
and I just cold cocked him.
I
and
did
then
the
I kept
same
hitting
thing.
him, and then he never messed with me again.
I-
I got
I-
in trouble, of course, but
Bus driver.
It happened to me 2 times. 2 times, once on the bus and once in class, and my dad was there to back me up because the kid was literally harassing me. Every time I'd walk by, he'd grab my ass on the bus. And I'd had it. My dad was like, you just wail into him. And I did. And my dad was there to back me up right in the principal's office. He goes, you can suspend her all you,
you can.
want.
Well, that's
but-
sexual
Yeah.
assault.
Yeah,
Hello.
I mean, yeah,
Right.
dad goes,
Hello.
I can either call my attorney or you can let her participate in this band thing that she wants to go to.
you can kick that other
and,
kid
and
out.
what do you want so he got like 8-9 days for sexual harassment. I got 3
Good.
days, but I was allowed to participate in activities or whatever. But
Did
yeah,
he ever?
never touched me again.
Well,
so
see, there you go.
I
Solve
thought
that.
I was a superhero kind of after that. I actually got into another fight like 2 weeks later. No,
Oh no, you won.
I won.
and you got suspended again.
I got suspended again, but this kid was picking on a girl.
Yeah.
And he was kind of, I don't know if sexual harassment was part of it, but he was picking on her. He was,
Yeah.
making jokes about her mosquito bites or some crap like that. And she
Yeah.
kept touching her, and she was like, no. And the duties were off doing their thing. So I walked over and I took care of it.
Yeah.
And
you
of
got-
course, then the duties turned around. So
Did you fight in school?
I
being a
guess they
fighter?
have something to do with that too.
What's that?
I don't know. I said mosquito bumps and shit just erupted over there. So.
Apparently, that's a term they use in high school. Apparently.
Yeah, it's like
sorry about that.
My friend's younger sister. They used to make fun of her all the time, and they'd pretend they were blind, and they'd go across this flat wall, and they'd hit a light switch and go, "Mandy, is that you?" And dude,
oh man.
See, these kind of things affect people for the rest of their lives.
She laughed. She laughed.
Yeah, they laugh it off. Why? You know why she laughed? Because what else do you do?
No.
Either laugh or you cry. I mean, those are your two reactions.
She's pretty cool. She
turned out normal.
Maybe she did it in kind, but nobody ever saw it. She was like, "Oh, I'm walking down the wall with my hands down here. What's this? A light switch? Oh, must be a little penis, Tommy."
Who puts light switches that low? What are you in a midget school? What is it?
Don't question the fucking the science. Just go with this.
Have you ever
life science?
All right, I am gonna have to get out of here before these kids learn any more from the BreakFace.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Kids out there, look us up, breakfaceak.com. Don't do that.
She will not be following your podcast, but I'm so thankful that you guys are on iTunes now. That is so amazing because I can download it automatically, and it's awesome. I mean, I like the other platforms, but all my podcasts I listen to on iTunes, so right on for getting on there.
It's good. Awesome.
I
Thank
felt
you for
good when
stopping
it
by.
happened.
Is it on YouTube? Needs to be.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, we are on
they
YouTube
have
channel.
actual like videos on YouTube and stuff, but
Oh, there you go.
the podcast.
I have a YouTube channel.
Do you?
Do you?
Add me.
I already was
gotta
looking
plug
at
it.
it, actually.
there you go.
Dude, he was seriously stalking you.
I was.
Wow.
I had to
That's
know
all
as
good.
much about you as
Yeah,
possible.
it was pretty funny. He goes, "Oh, they were looking. You should have seen the description I gave."
Yeah.
So all I know about him is I think he's a nudist, according to his.
A nudist, and he's a character. And
Yeah. I was like, no, he'll be great on here, and he's filling in. I mean, I'm stoked to actually see this fight with Vince. I mean, I really appreciate Chris stepping up and making this happen because it's very hard to put together a legit interim fight. So I mean, if anybody deserves it, he does. He's
Good.
came up here. He's fought the toughest of the tough guys. He's winning there. He's got unlucky a couple times and looking to get lucky this Wednesday.
I scared some
Absolutely.
people though.
that's for
I
sure.
may have lost, but I made everyone aware of who I am.
Yeah, so how
Definitely.
you lost a decision? Was this
No,
You got caught on
I've
the
lost. I lost to Colin Reuter. I fought him. My first fight was against Colin Reuter for the 170 belt, and it was Dana was there, and it was my first fight in over a year. I didn't have a warm up fight or anything like that. No excuses though. I went in and I blew my wad. I tried to kill him.
exhausted?
Yeah, I tried to kill him right away, and I was just bum rushing, and kind of trying to bulldoze him over. And he was smart. He waited it out and got my back and choked me. So
To his credit,
made
too,
a
though,
mistake.
that night was the most incredible,
Oh, it was.
electric.
It was.
But the fighters, they were not on.
No.
They were
No.
so.
The last couple
Everyone was
fights,
nervous.
Everybody
Everybody
was
nervous, man.
so nervous
because they knew Dana White was in the building.
Our best
Yeah.
fighters in Alaska were fighting on that fight card, and I mean,
Disappointing.
you would never know it. And I don't want to say I'm disappointing the guys. I'm very, very proud of the guys. But
For
I mean,
sure.
how do you think? I mean, I was losing my mind. Dana White was there. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I
a
mean?
lot of
So
pressure.
it's-
That's like the
it's a lot of pressure.
upper echelon
Yeah,
of
and
when
for
you
those
hear
guys,
martial arts.
You could like hear Dana and them like yelling at you, and I'm just like, I could hear Matt Sarah talking shit over there. I'm just like,
yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was, and he was talking shit. Like if you watched Looking for a Fight on YouTube.
No, yeah.
On our episode, he's like talking crap about
Yeah.
Chris. So the two guys they featured on there were kind of Chris's fight, and then
Yep.
Zach's fight. They really focused on Zach Eastlick. That fight with German Zerk was incredible. Zach
Yeah, it
was
was.
literally the same thing, beating him, just the
What was
crap out
the
of him.
what was the comments? Right.
Just
just commenting on the technique and stuff. Matt Sarah being the Brazilian
for
Jiu-Jitsu
sure.
black belt that he is, he was like, oh no, he's doing that wrong. Oh no, he's fucking that up.
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
And
yeah.
just
And he's very
criticizing him
outspoken.
because he could see
But-
from the outside.
yeah,
Yeah.
to his credit afterwards, and that was the coolest part about it is I lost the fight and I got almost the most airtime out of anybody.
Oh, great.
Because he showed him how to fix
Yeah,
the problem.
Matt came back with me right after the fight and grabbed me like, man, you were winning that fight. You should have won
Really?
that fight. You could have
Yeah, he
beat
went
him.
right back to the
You could have
locker
beat
room.
him
Oh,
this
man.
way. You could have beat him this way. You could have beat him this way.
Dude,
Let me
That's
show
awesome.
you.
And then
Yeah.
afterwards, he was like, hey, man, keep your head up. Like, I was your age getting knocked out with a spinning back fist. So, you never know where it's going to go.
Would you ever think that you would move to Alaska and get the opportunity that you
Hell
did?
no, man.
Is that crazy?
Right.
I was
That sounds
training.
pretty crazy.
I was training with all like Dustin Poirier, Mike Brown, Brad Pickett, Gleason Tebow. All these badass dudes,
Those are
and
some pretty
never
big
met
names.
Dana White, never met any of the guys once. I went to the Ultimate Fighter with American Top Team. Still nothing, no recognition. Come here, boom, Dana White, Matt Sarah. Met him right away. Had 4 fights.
It was
it's
a
been
1
great.
in 12
Yeah.
year. I mean, 1 in a million opportunity.
Yeah,
and
I came here at the right time.
It just happened, and there's
And,
some really, really cool things coming from it. And I'm almost able to tell you guys. And as soon as I can, I am coming on your podcast.
Oh, you damn right
you know what? I will announce it first publicly.
I have
on this
an idea.
podcast.
Of what
you tell us
is.
the we will cancel.
I have an idea.
We'll cancel people. We'll cancel people. If
I
you
will
tell us that
cancel
day.
my mother.
Yeah.
Mom, you're out.
Yeah, as soon as it sits, a couple days ago, we got the final thing. So once it's inked and it's
I'm excited to hear this.
Oh my God.
So them coming and not grabbing a fighter has not went to waste. I've been hinting it hasn't been to waste because these fighters are going to get so much more recognition coming their way, and it's going to be so amazing.
I do have a question. Am I going to go all like fangirl screamy when you announce it?
I am going to after I announce it, so we all can.
It's going to be a great
I'm
show.
sure it's going to be
It's just
exciting
gonna
for all
like,
the fighters.
Yeah.
It'll be really exciting for the fighters and motivating guys to get in there and fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like there's been, you have a lot of trouble each fight. I noticed there's, you have trouble filling spots and stuff like that.
Problem
so with
is
some
that-
more recognition, guys are going to want to be on that card more often.
Yeah, for sure. And the problem is the discrepancy in skill levels. That's the biggest problem. We have guys that have no experience, and then we have guys that experience.
Yeah.
And what happens is...
Yeah, that's why Chris doesn't want to jump in the ring.
I got 30.
Yeah.
I got Taekwondo. That's it.
but it doesn't.
And you're 40.
But the thing is,
I don't
though,
care.
there are guys you've never fought before. You've never fought MMA. There are guys in your same boat. But the problem is that we have guys like this
Who'll kill
are
ya.
extremely-
35 plus fights.
Yeah, who's extremely experienced, and so there's this huge
That's his
discrepancy.
career. It's what
Right.
he chose.
Yeah. So it's trying to find that to bridge that gap and to try to keep these guys healthy and keep them continuing to train. Because one injury, like with Nico, he's going to get fixed up, but he's still going to be out 2 or 3 months.
What would have
that
happened
sucks.
if Nico, if you weren't here for Nico? What would have happened? Would he have somebody else?
She would have hopefully found
I
somebody else
mean,
to fill a
hopefully,
spot.
but how hard would it have been?
I would have probably flew someone up. The thing, I was very, very disappointed that fight didn't happen. And so the reason I had to make that fight happen because it's not fair for Vince. Vince
Right.
has been training for 2 months. He has rescheduled all of his work. This isn't just, these guys have to have, jobs and different things going on
Right.
top of it. So it's right time, right place. And he's been training for it. He has teammates coming down from Fairbanks. It's all logistics. So I had to find a replacement for him. And I'm just happy that a quality opponent like Chris stepped up and it's going to be a great fight.
Dude, that is awesome.
I'm excited to see
too.
this because I get
Hopefully
to see
Chris
it now.
takes me.
Thank you.
No, I'll be there regardless.
You're going with him. It's the way it goes. You better be. Well, I appreciate it, guys, and I'm going to buzz, but and thanks for doing it, man.
Thank you for coming by.
Yep.
Sarah, thank you
That's
for coming by.
amazing.
Thank you for the birthday gifts.
Happy birthday.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Dana White of Alaska, everybody.
No, shut up.
No, it's the truth.
Oh, I saw that you posted. I think I liked it, but that's pretty badass. MMA legal in all 50 states. You posted.
Oh,
something
yes,
about
It is.
that is
MMA,
amazing.
all 50 states.
right.
Victory,
Awesome.
victory for MMA for sure.
Yeah.
Hells yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Peace
All right.
out.
Take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Have
Go
fun
Hills.
at prom,
Have fun
girls.
at the prom.
ladies.
Show
have
that
fun
dress
at
off.
prom.
No prom night babies, all right?
Oh. What? Did you just say that?
Yeah.
Yes, Z.
Dude,
keep it out
he's the
there.
man. You're the man.
Oh shit, she coming back.
She's coming back. No, that's my
Oh,
purse.
she forgot her stuff. Not to kick Chris's ass. Bye.
I was waiting for the right cross.
That's awesome. How's that look?
I have no idea because it.
Oh, is it?
Don't worry. It's fine. You could have left it, but it's good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Close up.
Now we just got more of your beautiful mug.
That's a hard thing to do.
I went and got lined up today.
Dude, where'd you go? Did you go to AK Fades?
No, I don't like. Well, no, that's not true. I don't like
Uh-oh.
business that's next to that. So I go to Marta's now, next to Above the Rest Tattoo.
Wait. Ooh, coffee.
Wait,
Can I say why and which ones?
huh?
About companies?
Do we want to call names out though?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to call names out, but just
We'll
like
just
tell
say-
me what they do.
General vicinity.
I was, yeah.
I know where the vicinity. Wait,
I
does
was
it have to
going
do-
over there.
Oh,
I
go
was
ahead.
going over there because my fiance, and then someone decided to text my fiance some things that were a little too inappropriate.
From
and-
there?
Yeah. Instead of going and
Yeah, that's bad form.
kicking someone's ass, I just cut ties. So
Oh, good for
now
you.
I go to Above the Rest Tattoo and go to Marta's, which is right next door. I go see
I
Billy.
know where you're coming from now.
Billy, Billy AK. I think
yeah.
it's like Billy _ AK or something.
Yeah.
He does a great job.
Yeah, sweet. What's the last piece you got done?
Wait, is that the tattoo shop or the barber shop?
tattoo.
Tattoo
Billy
shop.
AK is the tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Billy is my
The hair.
Okay.
Yeah, this one I got this on Valentine's Day with.
Is that Hello Kitty with something coming out of his
No.
mouth?
That is an evil Hello
They,
Kitty. Is that a?
Dude, stand up. Show the
is that
camera here if you can. Put your leg up on the. If you're.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Hold on one
Sure, why
second.
not? Yeah, there's a lag.
Yeah, we can see it. We can see it.
It's a Japanese mask.
It's a mask.
yeah.
I'm sorry. It looks like a cat licking its
No, it is a cat. It is a cat. There's a cat and a dog. And my fiance, they had 2 tattoos for $100 for Valentine's Day.
Oh,
so did you get a good look at it? Though?
So my girl,
I did.
My girl got the dog face one, and I got the cat face one. So
it's kind of backwards, isn't it? Oh,
well,
I see.
She got the dog for me, and I got the cat for her.
I get you.
Was he getting a tattoo of his own representation on his leg? Hey, look at me. It's me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's me.
There you go.
As he needs him in the face, that's me, fucker.
Me and my wife got matching tattoos. Is this one right here.
Oh, that's cool.
Is it on this side?
The baby feet, yeah.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
it's like the whole family on Polynesian waves.
Oh, that's cool.
My girl's whole leg is like Polynesian stuff.
Dude, that's way cool.
It's funny because she's Brazilian.
I want more tats.
Nah, what are you gonna do?
I want more tats.
Yeah.
And you, what do you got? Now I noticed this one. Is this a tiger? I got a
this one.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that is.
All
rad.
right, all right. So my nickname is the Samurai. It's Chris the Samurai Bennett. Growing up, I was just really into martial arts. I really loved the idea of the samurai. The samurai's motto is live by the sword, die by the sword. And I just kind of fell in love with it, did a lot of school reports on it and stuff like that. I was always into art and tattoos, so I really got into it. And then when I started getting tattooed, I decided I want to have like a Japanese samurai story on my right side.
Way cool.
So the whole right side, all my tattoos on my right side are like a Japanese story. So my arm is representing life, like living. And this is life's battle. The samurai's fighting the tiger. And then love and love scorn, because we all go through that.
Absolutely.
My thigh's not done yet, but that's going to be my meditation piece. And then on my right leg.
His meditation pieces between his thighs.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to put it?
From my knee to my ankle is a koi fish and dragon.
That's
There's
awesome.
A Japanese story that koi fish swim upriver, and by the time they reach the end of their journey, they built so much strength they turn into dragons. So that's like maturing.
That's one tattoo that I wish like 90% of the people that have that tattoo would not get it
because they don't understand.
They don't
understand what it is.
You see some like everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna go get a Japanese tattoo. Let's go get a dragon or koi.
Yeah.
Like, I got it because I know what the hell it means.
Yeah.
And then the whole motto was live by the sword, die by the sword. So on my foot, I have a samurai getting stabbed through the head, dying by the sword.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass. So from
my
top
other foot
to bottom,
tells
a story.
That's story.
That's.
I'm trying to incorporate some of my ribs and stuff like that. I don't have anything here. I just got my sleeves.
I heard that hurts like a mother.
The ribs, yeah.
That's what I hear.
I got like just a couple little things there.
KDLA.
Yeah, it's my best friend.
Okay.
So her dog was Kirk Douglas, and her name's Lorelai Atria. So I got.
I heard you named your dog Kirk Douglas.
Yeah.
Do you got a mustache on your finger?
No, they're teardrops.
Oh, okay. So you go like this?
I don't like crybabies. So people in the gym are
go
crying. I'm
dude,
like,
that's
you
ingenious.
poor baby.
See, that's something I've
turn
never
towards
seen.
me because I didn't get to see. Let me
That
see.
is.
Oh shit.
That's awesome.
I want to get those.
Yeah.
I just got.
I always saw the mustache and I thought it was kind of lame, but I always did this anyways. Like people would be crying in the gym, like, oh, you poor baby. Someone was like, you should get teardrops. So I called up my artist. I was like, hey man,
has he ever done one of those before?
No, he hadn't.
Dude, was he like, whoa, that's a good idea? Because
nah, he's kind of old biker dude. He's like,
no,
whatever.
I don't care.
I've never seen that.
Like,
before,
come in, I'll do it. Come in, I'll do it.
You want tears on your fingers? That's gay.
What the fuck is wrong with you, boy?
Get a motorcycle.
If anybody watches this, we may start a trend of fucking crybaby finger tattoos, and your name will be at the forefront of that.
Yeah,
no. I've seen one guy get it, but he had like big ass, like really big ones. Like that doesn't even look realistic.
Just look
like Japanese anime.
Yeah,
slugs.
it looked like a big ass blue blob on his finger. I was like, mine actually looked like teardrops.
Hey, bro, you didn't kill anybody. You're actually.
Yeah. People ask me all the time, like, that's supposed to mean you killed somebody? I'm like, no, that's not on my face.
Dude, I knew this girl. You go pee.
This is gonna be the first show.
This is the first show you've got to pee. It's okay. I got to poop, but since I can't go inside, I'm gonna do it right here.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's okay.
Sounds fantastic.
I'll ask.
Well, he is 40 now, so he's got to get used to shitting in his pants.
I have to pee. He's got to shit.
The adult diapers.
Dude, hey, if we had Depends on, we would do 2-hour episodes easy.
Oh,
two and a half.
Too.
Joe Rogan's got the 2.5, 3 hours.
Dude,
you wonder how he's doing it.
Do you honestly listen for that long? I gotta ask. Do you listen that long?
I do. 3 hours.
He's got 3-hour shows.
I break them up. I'll when I'm in the car, I'll
driving
listen
time.
to it. Yeah, driving time.
Yep.
So I'll listen to it for 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll just go back to the same one and try to. Normally I can remember.
So it's not a like one-time show.
And this is nothing against.
Who the hell's gonna sit down for 3 hours? It's just like watching Benjamin Button or something. Like, who the fuck has that time?
I know a lady.
Unless you have a dorky ass office job.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I do.
I used to.
A lady at my work, she'll have a podcast going in her left ear, and she'll listen to him all day,
yeah,
continuously. to drown out the noise of other people.
Yeah.
And I can't do that because I'm like sitting there because I listen to Joe Rogan all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there at work listening to it. I'm like, oh, I gotta write that down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
you
Google
start
search that.
laughing.
Yeah.
And then like 2 hours later, I'm like, I didn't get nothing done.
I do the same thing. I'm always like, oh man, maybe I need to listen to that one. Oh, I need to check that guy out.
Yeah, because he name drops other podcasts all the time.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh man, I can't. This was the coolest thing I've ever listened to.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. And you're like, oh shit, maybe I should listen to that.
Yeah, some of his movie documentary references were. I mean, I was like, oh, like really excited, like
Yeah,
he amped
and
him
it's
up.
super lame.
And then when I was like, oh, that's kind of.
He was baked out of his mind.
Yeah,
when
he
he watched
was.
it. That's what it was. He was just super fucking high.
Yeah, that dude's crazy with
I
his
makes
marriage.
everything
I cannot
better.
wait until this is my actual fucking career and I can get baked out of my mind. I hope any
There you
future
go.
employers
Bong
don't watch
rips
this.
and
But
podcast.
Yeah, dude.
you know what I'm saying? Because what the fuck
This
is
is
the deal?
You know what's really great about the podcast so far is we're only 13 episodes in, and it's like, I mean, normally it takes a lot longer than this. I don't know why, but I've been reading and it's like
But look at Joe Rogan. He's at what 783
700. Yeah,
now.
but see
Yeah,
the
he's
thing,
up
the
there.
thing
He's
that
up
Joe
there.
Rogan had going for him anyways because he's famous. I
Yeah,
got
he's already
content,
on
stand-up
He's already on
comedian,
he promotes
Fear
himself.
Factor.
I mean,
Yeah, he's all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
He is, dude. He's like the Ryan Seacrest of
Which-
underground cuss words
Yeah,
and shit.
I
like
was
that.
watching the video where he got promoted by Eddie Bravo, and Eddie was talking about how
I
he
saw
had
that.
a brown
I saw
belt
that.
for like 11 years or something.
Yeah.
He's like, that's the longest fucking brown belt I've ever seen. But this dude's busy. He's like, he's all over the country. UFC, Fear Factor, all this shit. Like, it took him forever, but
Yeah,
he's
but
got
he's
it
there.
now.
Yeah, and he can do what he wants.
Yeah, and he teared up.
He can.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Joe Rogan.
He's making fun of him.
You teared up, bro. You know you're watching this.
Yeah, so it normally takes years and years and years to get any kind of traction on a podcast, which is we're not worried about it because we're doing it for fun, and
Yeah.
we love everybody in Alaskan, especially we're both into the fights, and he is a fighter to some degree. He's actually
To some degree,
He's
yeah.
not a performing fighter.
No.
He hits bags,
There you go.
not old bags.
Well,
but, which is
To
cool.
each his own, you know?
It's a discipline.
I'm actually, I'm up there in age, and you don't normally start a fighting career, and I'm 40. What the fuck?
Well, that's
you
what
gonna
I'm
do?
saying.
I
Which-
don't feel 40.
I'm not saying that you're going to go start a
Anything?
fighting career and get into the UFC, but
Oh, hell no.
I
You could still
encourage everyone
fight.
to be in martial arts, man. Martial arts is not just like this thing that people go do. I see it as a lifestyle, you know. It's,
Absolutely. And
it's
I mean,
something that changed my life at a young age, and it's still affecting me today. So
For sure.
Yeah,
Did you have a rough background?
not
growing up?
rough, man. You know, my mom. I grew up. My mom had quite a different. How do I say this? Quite a few quarters, I guess. So I had a lot of different influences growing up. She, had a rough time with guys.
Yeah.
She didn't pick them so well, but so I bounced around a lot. But occasionally I was in a rough neighborhood, but I didn't, it wasn't like the Diaz brothers getting shot at.
No,
and
no,
shit,
no,
but,
no, no.
You
But
know, there's
it's-
a couple times I had to get off the bus, and it was, you slap box with the black kids, or you got your ass kicked by 3 or 4 of them for not,
For not
participating.
standing up.
Yeah.
Dude,
So
that's crazy.
That kind of led me into looking for some martial arts, and then lucky enough, there's this purple belt. I was living in this place called Summer Palms Apartments, and like I said, there's a bunch of black kids, bunch of Mexican kids, and I was like one of like 3 white kids, and they all wanted to slap box, and when they got off the bus, and the
Whoop
first
up on
couple,
Whitey.
yeah, the first couple times they're like, let's box, and I was
Get
like,
over here,
nah. So I
cracker.
got my ass, I got my ass kicked one time, and after that, I was like, I'm gonna stick up for myself. I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, not
and
gonna
then,
happen again.
I got off the bus one day, and there's this purple belt that was teaching classes outside of his apartment. Like, we had a big open spot next to the pool, and he's literally just laying out a tarp and tacking it down and teaching the kids in the apartments for like, I think it was like $10 a week or something. So I was asking my mom,
that's awesome.
doing extra chores and stuff. So I started doing that, and then he would rank us, just without belts. He would rank us every day, like, all right, everyone line up, and he put everyone there. Within like a month, I was kicking everyone's ass. I just picked it up like that.
Is this why you're doing what you're doing now for kids? Or I mean,
Yeah,
you don't normally hear a lot of fighters.
People always ask me what my ultimate goal is, and like, I'm not trying to be some famous UFC fighter. I'm not trying, like, my ultimate goal is not to be the biggest fighter in the world. Like, really, my ultimate goal is to teach martial arts, because where I grew up, there's a couple kids in my graduating class that died from heroin overdoses and stuff like that, and like, I could have been down that same path, but I was busy in the gym.
Yeah, good for you.
I was in the tattoo shop, and I was in the gym, and I didn't necessarily grow up poor, but I didn't grow up wealthy.
Right.
And everything that I did, all my training, all the shit that I wanted to buy, like, I had to get that stuff myself. My mom was like, she gave me my necessities. She gave me a place to live. She gave me my food. She's like, you want extra shit? Go work on it.
That's where
And,
this is
what
where
a lot of kids are missing.
This
these
is where
days.
success comes from.
Yeah.
And now we live in this state now where everything's handed to everybody,
Yeah.
and there's no
We're a country of entitlement.
Yeah, and there's no repercussion for their actions.
Yeah,
and I don't know. It's
a lot
good.
of kids are babied.
Yeah, they are.
I think everyone should just.
We're in a nanny state.
Oh, hey, you didn't get your cell phone this week. Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll drop them off in what was it, Palms? We'll just drop them off there like a slap box of fucking Mexican for a while. There you go. You
I like
shit.
that. Yeah,
I see martial arts as a way to teach kids how to respect themselves and respect others, and learn what it takes to get what you want. If you want something, you got to fucking work hard for it.
Learn responsibility, learn discipline, learn leadership, because life is about teaching other people.
You can't walk into a gym and get your black belt. It takes years and years and years of fucking hard work.
You can,
hard fucking work.
but you have to pay.
Yeah, exactly.
No, see, you don't want to go to a McDojo and just pay for, you want to actually. That's what I'm doing. That's my ultimate goal too. I don't want to fight, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't see any point in it in my life right now. I want to get to a point where I can teach kids, and that's it.
That's why I want to get my black belt.
And it's a thankless job, and you don't get paid for it.
Dude, I feel like a really crappy person because all I want to do is drink and play video games.
You can do that too.
No,
hey man, if that's your goal in life, then do it.
No, it's not.
Chase your dreams.
No, I've gotten out of shape in the past year, and this is the reason why I have a beard. I don't normally have a beard, but I'm
double chin.
No. No, I'm going to grow this thing out until I lose weight because I hate beards. I hate facial hair.
Oh, I got you.
And
so this is your motivation.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's to remind me every time I look in the mirror. What is your goal for today? What is it? It's not to put that in my mouth. Put that in my mouth.
You might want to specify.
You want to put this in your mouth?
I want the salad. I don't.
You want some salads?
I want a tossed salad. I don't want whatever processed wiener. Ugh. And you can't eat nothing nowadays without having carbs in it.
Yeah.
Even the meat.
Well, except for this whiskey, apparently.
Dude, I went, but it converts into sugar in your body. I'm telling you, it does. But
I was watching something on Facebook today that was talking about, it was people from Australia trying American alcohol, and they were all like, saying how it's all a lot of sugar. Like, they're like, even the food, like, when they come over here, all the food is full of fucking sugar.
Oh, yeah.
So is the alcohol. They're like, over here, everything's nice and healthy.
Well, how else are they supposed to like hook you and keep you coming back?
Yeah, it's addictive.
Dude, they
like
have
the buns at McDonald's. This is a great example.
Oh, I know. They
Sugar
poured
in the
molten
fuckers.
fucking lava on it.
Yeah,
and it didn't do anything.
Yeah,
the reason they brown so well is because they have sugar. That's caramelized sugar on your fucking hamburger
See,
bun.
my kid did that test where you like buy a burger and let it sit for 3 months.
Yeah.
And then you make a regular burger and let it sit out. We had to throw the regular one away. She's like, I can't. Don't throw it away. I was like, look, this thing is growing animals.
Yeah.
I mean, this is good. I mean, there's all kinds of. It's growing. It's growing. When you let it sit there and mold, other things are eating it. When you see when
When
microscopic
mold won't eat shit
won't eat a burger from McDonald's for like 3 months or something.
Imagine what it's doing in your body.
So a McDonald's burger is like a Twinkie from the 70s. You can eat it after the nuclear holocaust.
I have a 6-year-old Twinkie at my desk.
6-year-old Twinkie.
Yeah, I'm saving it.
Like Zombieland, you're gonna have what's his name coming after you?
Yeah, fucking.
That's a lie.
Woody Harrelson.
It looks
coming
good.
For your ass.
It looks good, but it's as hard as a rock.
Oh yeah,
I believe it.
But
well, I mean,
you could still eat it.
That's what she said.
It looks good. Wait, no, but it'd be the other way.
I guess it would still work.
I guess it could.
It looks good and it's hard as rock.
It looks good, but it looks like
it can still work, man. Shut up.
But it's.
I heard the words.
It's okay.
But yeah, like I was saying before, with I'm not trying to be a Conor McGregor. My ultimate goal is to try to get in the UFC, just to make a name for myself, so kids know who I am and they want to come train with me. Give them some motivation to come train with me. But I really just want to open a gym, and if I can keep 1 or 2 kids off the streets and out of trouble and help them live a healthy life, something close to what I'm doing, I'd be happy with that.
Dude, that's great.
And I've already done that. I was teaching at American Top Team Fort Lauderdale, which is Junior Fernandez's affiliate school. Again, that's Ricardo's right-hand man. And he gave me an opportunity teaching kids classes over there. And then I started teaching a cardio kickboxing class for women. And I had this one lady, she always brought her kid in for jiu-jitsu. Her name's Rachel. And she'd sit there for like an hour and a half and just do nothing, just fucking watch my class. So I started giving her shit. They're like, hey, come take my class. Oh, no, I can't do that. I don't, excuse after excuse. So I finally made a fat joke. I made a fat joke at this mom.
Wait, was she fat?
No, she wasn't fat at all.
Okay.
She just was unmotivated. So I cracked a fat joke and it lit a fire under her
What'd
ass.
you say?
And now she's honestly, I don't remember.
Oh, jeez.
I just cracked some kind of fat joke, but it lit a fire
Yo,
under her
Tubby
ass. And
McFat shit.
she
Get over
started,
here.
she started taking my class, and then she started doing the other fitness classes. Now she does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She does boxing. She does Muay Thai. She does the cardio.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and like.
So you cracked one joke and motivated this girl to do all of that.
And after I moved here, she hit me up and was like, hey man, I just want to say thank you. Like, I'm doing so much more than I ever thought I would do, and like this has changed my life. And like that to me was just
worth it.
It felt so good.
That's worth it.
Yeah, it's it really was motivating to me to keep doing what I'm doing, because just hearing that from, like, it wasn't a kid, but just hearing it from anybody was amazing.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
And
that I changed someone's life by just cracking a fat joke.
And I think the
Getting her to
ultimate
come to
goal
my
is
class.
Stupid. I crack racist jokes all the time, and no lives are changed whatsoever.
I know, right?
That's
But I
stupid.
think he's hitting the nail on the head. It's not just kids, because I was in Taekwondo when I was younger. I got into martial arts at a young age, same as you. I got infatuated with it, and then I went away from it. But
Yeah, life happened. Shit,
life happened. Well,
people
then
got to pay bills.
I got back into it
Sucks.
last year when I was 30. I was 38 when I started back into it, and the teachers there, they're not all about the kids. Of course, you're about the kids because they're the next generation, but they're like, they love teaching older people because we've already gone through all the trials and tribulations that we're going to go through.
More likely to listen to.
And more likely to listen. And we are also future leaders, not just the kids. So
Yeah.
I think the ultimate thing is, if you change anyone's life, regardless of age,
It doesn't matter, man.
Well, yeah,
I
because
think
that
it's
person,
fucking amazing.
she,
And you should
this
pat
Rachel girl
yourself on the back.
could now be going,
I'll do it.
She could be training, and then there might be another soccer mom sitting in there doing the
she's
same
gonna get
thing,
that
and
soccer
she's gonna
mom
be
to
like,
do some
hey,
shit. Yeah.
I was in your shoes. Get your ass in here
Right.
and try this out,
Yeah.
Tubby
And then
McFat
that's
shit.
another person that's changed, and that's great,
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
The huge thing is when you see
what you hope for.
a nice old transformation. That's one thing that always gets it to me.
yeah,
I think
It's-
my
it's-
wife posted
Oh,
one
yeah.
of us. Did you see it?
I didn't know. I saw a
I
picture.
think she did like a year ago. We started a year ago. We got our yellow belts, and there's a picture of us.
Oh, I did see that.
And then
I liked it.
There's one from this year where we competed in a tournament. We're standing there with our gold medals, all smiles and everything. And it was like, I looked at both. I'm like,
Wow.
holy
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, you lost-
I haven't lost any weight, but I lost like
You
Just toned up.
I look different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
different shape.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Well, we're
Still
right
still got a fat ass head, but
we're right at 1 hour. So I want to thank you for coming out. Chris is awesome.
yeah, thank you. I mean, hey, he rearranged his schedule
Yeah,
to actually come and hang
He
out with us
trained this morning hardcore,
when he's supposed to be training right now.
and he's supposed to be training right now. And
Well,
then-
I mean, I always train in the morning and the evening, but
normally you're training.
yeah,
by
I
now.
would be in the gym right now.
Yeah, so it's
But
awesome.
So you rearranged your schedule
Yeah,
for us. We
yeah.
appreciate that
So,
very
no
much.
problem.
This Wednesday, he's going to be fighting, and he's the main fight. Come out and watch him. It's in the Sullivan Arena, downtown Anchorage. Come watch it. It's like what, $35 or something like that to get in.
I think it's like 25 or 30 for the general admission and 50 for the table seats.
Yeah, and who
you go.
knows?
That's where you want to sit. The table's the best. Like the arena it's a really nice arena. I really like the place, but table seats are where
Table
it's at.
seats are.
Yeah,
where
they
it's at.
remodeled it, so it is nice. But yeah.
So I might have a couple of tickets for you. So give me a call
There you go.
or message me on Facebook. How about this?
Message BreakFace.
Message BreakFace. Don't message me personally.
Don't message him
Don't stalk
personally.
me and message me.
That's-
But why don't you go ahead and get on some of our photos? I don't care what it is, and just post some stupid pictures. Let's do that again.
You
Whoever
wanna do-
gives us the most stupid pictures wins.
Are we going with selfies or just stupid pictures? We did selfies last
It
time.
will do stupid pictures. How about stupid pictures of your dog? How about that? Whatever. I don't give a crap. Just give me. How about I'll post it and then you post it. How about that?
How about you can do this? Tell them if they go into Legacy MMA and take a picture with one of the instructors, they'll get a ticket. Because that'll help out my new gym out.
It will. Wait, what is it?
Legacy MMA.
Legacy MMA and Jiu-Jitsu.
Legacy. Where is it at?
It's right off Boniface. It's the Boniface Plaza. If you get off the Boniface exit, it's the first plaza on the right hand
This
side.
just opened.
Just opened.
Yeah,
like
Sarah,
the
We
last
just,
time
we
Sarah,
just
she-
it hasn't even had the grand opening yet. We just had a soft opening. It's actually Nico Novelli, Jordan Contra, and Jared Mazurek. They teamed up and opened this gym, and it's awesome, man. The whole morale of everyone. Like, it was mostly Gracie Baja people that decided to leave, and we split off, and like everything's just so much better. The training's
good.
better.
Has the facilities better?
Yeah, it's
Everything?
bigger. It's still getting built out. We're waiting on the cage and the rest of the mats, but we have a lot of mat space already, And I mean, we had no gi class last night, and literally we couldn't roll. Like everyone couldn't roll at the same time. There's too many people.
Dude, that's good. That's good.
But
It's
we're
good.
we're getting more mat space and a cage. So in the coming months, it's going to be really good.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Right on. And really quick plug where they can find you. Do you have
Chris Bennett MMA? You can go on Facebook or Instagram
YouTube.
or I have a YouTube channel, Chris Bennett MMA. I got a bunch of fights on there, which a lot of people say it's bad to have your fights up and blah blah blah.
I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
like
good for you.
I want
I
you
love
to
this
know.
dude. He's so real.
I
love it.
I want these guys to know everything that I got, because if you think you can stop it, then come do it. But
And who's to say that you're the same fighter that they're watching on YouTube?
nah,
Yeah.
I'm you go watch my fights on YouTube, you're gonna find out I'm dangerous everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, my wife.
Sucks for you. It's
My
just
wife.
make-
The only comment she had was, "Oh, he's got beautiful eyes, like yours, like yours, babe."
Oh, like yours,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
threw that in there.
And he's not 400
And
pounds.
she
so-
and you're gonna find in her
That's a
notebook
plus.
later, Mrs. Bennett. And you're like, what the fuck?
Listen, woman.
He's a nudist.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't.
Ah,
Hey, next
rar.
show. Next
What?
show that you come on here, we're
You
going
want
to
me to
talk
be
about
naked?
nudist. You can get naked if you want.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
I'll tell my
somebody's
daughter
got to
not
wear
to
the
be a neighbor.
birthday suit. You didn't wear your birthday suit.
I thought about it honestly, but then I got a little uncomfortable.
Nah, it's
Sitting in
okay.
my own ass sweat.
Well,
you know what I mean?
that would have been uncomfortable when she brought her two 15-year-olds in here.
That would have been great.
that would have been glorious.
Great. Oh, yeah.
Hey, ladies, prepare yourself for this.
This is what you have to look forward to.
Right? Yeah.
So we got Chris Bennett MMA. Google him, YouTube him,
Yeah,
Facebook
Google
him.
me.
Check him out. You could also check out BreakFace. Just Google and YouTube search and Facebook search breakfaceak.com.
BreakFace AK, we will
or
pop up.
whatever. It'll pop up somewhere.
And I'd like
So-
to shout out again to Josh Moss
Thank
and
you,
Alaska
Josh.
Audio Works, and especially to AFC and Sarah Lorimer. AFC
Yes.
Sarah, follow that all over the place.
Alaska Fighting Championship
Alaska
is what that
Fighting
is.
Championship.
Yeah. Right
So
there.
yeah, shows
I love
the
these
shirt.
T-shirts. This is the coolest one.
Nuh-uh. The
the
two
last-
that I designed are the coolest ones.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know which one that
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It's the fish.
This is the coolest one I've seen. It's like the UFC.
Get
kind
out of here.
style.
This podcast is over.
cool.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
BreakFace!
Well, he's like, oh my god.
Yeah,
the
that's what.
dumbest
Yeah,
thing.
because you said we're gonna stop warning people.
I know. I love it.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. Peace out.
Peace.
That was it.